everyone, welcome back to the channel. I'm here in the greenside bunker and I'd like to share with you some tips on how to hit better greenside bunker shots. I actually created a little bit of soft sand over here. I think it can relate to a lot of you better because it's been raining a lot here in Malaysia, so the sand's a bit hot. So first of all, the first tip that I'd like to share with you is you gotta make sure you have some sort of loft. You have to add some loft to the club before you hit the ball, right? So imagine that the toe of the club is pointing straight out, or if you're looking at a clock, it's 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 9 o'clock, I would like for you to point the toe of the club towards 2 o'clock and then take your grip. That will definitely add some loft to the club face already, okay? So we gotta make sure we actually keep the loft throughout the shot. We are not rolling our wrists, okay? We are not rolling. We're not shutting the club face at all. We're gonna make sure we actually hold on to the loft, all right? We just make sure we're gonna keep creating that loft and keeping the loft throughout the shot. So that's number one. Number two, I think this is super important because see, a lot of us try to set up with the left shoulder a bit higher because we try to lift the ball up in the air and try to get it on the green, but not knowing that if I do this, I might end up topping the shot. So I would suggest for you to have your left shoulder parallel, just parallel to the ground, just have it straight like that. Don't have your left shoulder higher than your right. So how you're gonna do that is I would choose to push my handle a bit towards my right thigh. Okay, just pull it back a little bit and that will lower down my left shoulder. All right, that's number two. And number three, do not decelerate in the bunker, all right? Every time you decelerate, you most probably catch a lot of sand and then the ball is not gonna go anywhere and it stays in the bunker. So that 3 tips will definitely help you to hit better bunker shots. I know there are a lot more to it, but then try out these 3 tips when you're next on the golf course and hope that it will get you out of the bunker easier. So for a standard bunker shot, again, the 3 tips. Make sure you open the club face a little bit to add loft, and you're gonna make sure that the loft, try to keep the loft throughout the shot. And then I prefer to have my left shoulder a bit lower, so the handle has to be a bit back. All right, weight on the left side. Just gonna make sure I swing it through. Do not decelerate, yeah? Decelerate, yeah? All right, so those are the 3 things that you can focus on in your next round and hopefully you hit better bunker shots. But I also would like to talk a little bit about hard sand. When the sand is wet, what you need to do. Because we all don't get the perfect condition all the time, right? It's just that we need to learn how to manage it. So there's a few things that I would like to talk about when it comes to hard sand. I have students, a lot of golfers come up to me and tell me that I've been topping the shot, the ball was going too far, the sand is too hot, I did exactly what you taught me, but why the ball is just not coming out nicely and it's not coming high, but it's coming off a bit low. But not knowing that the sand actually does affect the ball flight. So when we are hitting off hard sand, okay, there's a few things that we need to be really careful. First of all, it's actually almost like your chip shot. Okay, you just have to look at it as just a normal chip shot. A standard bunker shot, we want to add loft to it, open the club, and that will actually create a bounce that we're gonna hit. We're gonna use the bounce to hit a bunker shot. But then if the sand is really hard and you use the bounce, sometimes you will catch it a bit thin and the ball will just go forever. So I would suggest for you not to open the club face, just hold it normal, like your normal chip shot. And again, if the sand is hard, you're not going to catch too much sand. That means the club head will be moving a lot faster. So when the club head is moving a lot faster, we do not need too much of a backswing to hit it out of the bunker, all right? So just keep set up with the stance, with the ball slightly in the middle of the stance. Okay, weight, gotta make sure it's always on the left side. We're gonna just hit like a normal chip shot, okay? We do not want to add any loft to it, but just gonna make sure you don't decelerate. But I would say just hit have a shorter swing. Alright guys, so when you're in a greenside bunker, don't be afraid. Just gotta know the condition. If it's hot, if it's soft, then choose your club and then just go with the 3 tips that I've mentioned. Hopefully that will be able to get you more sandy pars or sandy birdies on the golf course.